What would you do if a package you never ordered showed up at your door? You might think it's a welcome mistake, but it's usually not. The Better Business Bureau's Lachelle Yates says this surprise gift is not as harmless as it seems. I know we've talked before, Lachelle, about how you might get seeds in the mail. This is not the same as that.
It is not. So, you have not hit the jackpot. This is called a brushing scam. And like you said, we have talked about seeds in the mail. It was a couple years ago. They were from China. Well, this scam has actually evolved, and we are seeing a surge of reports of people receiving packages on their porch. In fact, we have received more than 290 reports to BBB Scam Tracker in just 24 days. This is a huge number of reports in such a short amount of time.
And it seems as though, we talked about this a long time ago. What's with the resurgence now?
Who knows? Scammers have just figured something out.
And I think
what's in scammers' mind?
that's true. Yeah, I think a lot of people are wondering, why would scammers spend money to send me merchandise with, no hope of me doing something?
Well, so this is not about giving away free merchandise. So what third-party sellers are doing is they are taking someone's name and their address, and they are buying fake purchases. And then they are creating these glowing online reviews that appear to be from verified purchasers. But what happens is that these verified purchases actually make fake reviews, which then boosts product ratings, which then increases sales. That's what it's all about.
Got it. Okay, so we could be in real danger. Are you saying that if we get these unwanted packages? I mean, what's the next step here?
Well, so we know at least they do have your name and your address, but they could also have other information, because one of the other scams that we're seeing is a porch pirate element. Sometimes thieves are taking someone's name and their address and their account information, and they are making purchases, having the product delivered to someone's house, intercepting the item, and then taking it before the homeowner or the account holder actually gets the item. So we know they have your name, your address, they may have your account information, and they may have more information as well. So if you do get one of these packages, you don't want to simply ignore it.
You had mentioned that you've been getting quite a few of these complaints. Are there any specific items that are common, or is it just really anything?
So sometimes they're all really inexpensive items, of course. Nobody wants to ship something expensive, but they could be flashlights, they could be face masks. A lot of times they're simply empty envelopes. But one person did report to me that they got a rusty piece of metal.
That's good. Okay, if you get one of these mysterious packages, all joking aside, what should you do?
Well, there are a couple things that you should do. First of all, you do want to review your accounts to make sure that you didn't have any unauthorized purchases. And you want to look at your accounts for like Amazon or any of the other online retailers. You also want to, we recommend that you change your passwords and for any of your online shopping accounts, just to be safe. Third, you want to monitor your credit card statements and your credit reports just to make sure that there's no suspicious activity. And fourth, you want to notify the retailer, because Amazon absolutely does not like fake reviews. So you want to reach out to Amazon and let them know that. And then also, if it is another retailer, reach out to that customer service department for that retailer as well. But what we're seeing mostly with all of these 290 plus reviews that we're getting, or reports to Scam Tracker, is that there's no retailer involved. And so there's an email address, a phone number, a website, or a QR code. That's when I really urge you to be cautious, because if you do, put in that email address, that phone number, or reach out in any way, it could take you to a website that could trick you into putting in personal information that you shouldn't give out, or it could download malware onto your device.
All right, Lachelle Yates, always with good information from the Better Business Bureau. Thanks so much for joining us. And let's toss it out to Tim, who's talking about a warm-up.